Hey. Fuck. Everything's always in the fucking way. Doesn't matter where it is. Everything's always in the fucking way. And typically, nothing's in the fucking way. And the thing that's in the fucking way is me. Exhibit motherfucking 8, bitches. Hey. Made me knock over my fucking beer. Such bullshit. Alright, give me a second. Let's get my shit turned around here real quick. It's all fucked up. Everything's always all fucked up. See? Smashing and other shit. Things are sucking, things are blowing, fucking shit's going on. I'm damn near sober. I'm not going to be in this video. Mary's going to be in this video. We're going to be making the tea. The tea that we make, the iced tea that we make out of the comfort tea, combined with some other shit and stuff like that. She's going to go over. This shit is fucking nuclear fucking UTI killer fuel. Alright? Give it a whirl. Right now, I gotta clean this dump up, and I got a buzz to catch. So, yee-ba-dee-dee-ba-dee. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Alright, we're gonna make the tea. I'm going to use 2, 4, 6, 8 tea bags. Comfort tea. Good stuff. It's really not an exact science. Fresh ginger, I don't bother to peel it. If you're like really crazy, you can peel it. If you do choose to peel it, best way to peel ginger is with the edge of a spoon like this. It's the easiest, the fastest, whatever. I don't bother. It's nice and clean. I'll whack up a couple of chunks. How much? Depends. If you like ginger, use more. If you don't like ginger as much, use less. I just cut up a nice big knob.
Minced. Minced.
I'm gonna put a little bit more, but let's see. Just to eyeball this. What I really have here. So far I've got about 1.5 ounces, so I'm gonna add another big chunk in there. It's really good stuff. It's good for your digestion. It's good for all sorts of things. It's great for your immune system. And I just throw it right in there. Like I said, that's really about it as far as that goes. Lemons. I like to let everything steep for a while. I mean, you know, you can strain it out later or whatever. Lemons are one of the few things that I really do buy organic all the time, because otherwise they're covered in so much wax and everything else that they're really kind of gross. So I'll whack one up, give it a squeeze, throw it in, squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. And I like to let everything kind of steep in there, because when I fill this with the water, I'm only going to bring it up to about here with water initially, and let that really steep for a while until the water cools down. And then the other major ingredient is your cranberry. Don't go for like cranberry juice cocktail. You want to go for like apple and eve. That's like a really good quality one that doesn't have a lot of junk in it. And so right now I'm just kind of waiting for my water to boil. And I'll fill it up to, about there, a little less than half probably with water. Let that steep till it cools down. Then add probably about a quart of this. And then just top it off. And then just top it off with some more water. So, you know, if you really want to get into it, maybe like 60, 70 ounces of water. Let it all steep in here, and then add about a quart of that in on top of it. Like I said, you can adjust things to your own taste. Sometimes I use limes if I have some really nice fresh limes around. You can strain everything out when you're all done. A pitcher like this one, you can just leave it in and it'll, you know, strain as you're pouring it. It's wonderful also as iced tea. It's very much sort of like it's very tasty. It's like a red zinger kind of a flavor to it. If you know, wanted to drink this as a hot tea, You can make it this way and then, just warm yourself up a mug of it each time that you want to do that. It's up to you. But it's really good, just as like an iced tea thing. And obviously you get all the benefits of the cranberry, the citrus, the ginger, all that stuff that's going to be good for you and hopefully keep you away from UTIs, especially with comfort tea, which has helped so much. Bye. Okay, the water's boiling away. Ah, it's hot. Now pour that in there. Make sure you have a good pitcher too to do this in. Like a good Tupperware one like this will hold up to the heat. Otherwise, you're going to end up with the whole thing melting on. So let's see. That's good, right about there. And we're just going to let that sit and steep. If you want to give it a little stir or poke your tea bags down or whatever floats your boat, you can do that too. It already smells really yummy. You can smell the ginger in there. You can smell the citrus and the kind of floral essence from the comfort tea. It's like really a yummy tea. I feel just like Loretta Young. Well, not really. Anyway, okay. So this has been steeping for a while. It's actually cooled down considerably. Like I said before, you can actually just leave all this in here. I generally do, at least overnight. If I decide it's just too much of a pain with all this stuff around, then I'll dig it out. But I like to leave it in for, at least probably like, I don't know, half the day, or like I said, make it in the afternoon, leave it all together overnight in the fridge.
Let it infuse.
Yes, it will infuse. Continue to infuse. Just like you infuse your water when you take it with you to the gym or whatever you're doing. All right, so, like I said, final real ingredient is your cranberry juice. And make sure you're not buying a cranberry juice cocktail, which is like, 99% sugar. They all have a tendency to have a little bit of sugar, or what I like about the Apple and Eve is rather than having the sugar in them, they will have just additional fruit juice sometimes to add just a little bit of sweetness. But you want that tartness, and you want something that's got as much pure cranberry as possible. So, open her up, eyeball what you got, and about a quart. How many ounces we got here? We got 64 ounces. So I also really kind of look at the color. If it's really deep, then I know that it's like a good mix. And usually what I'll do at this point is add a little bit of water too. It depends. If you want it really concentrated, you can add more of your cranberry juice. Tea-wise, you got plenty of tea in here. And like I said, the addition of the lemons and the fresh ginger also gives you like a lot of really good nutrients and a lot of infection fighting natural antibiotic type stuff, so without having to resort to taking that. The thing that's really good is it's just like a really yummy tea to drink. So I'm going to put like water probably up to where the little line in my picture. I'm going to add bottled water or whatever, fine, depends on your water. Our water's, tastes like water to me. We just bring it back over here. So this is a gallon pitcher. Obviously you can adjust things not only to the size of your pitcher, but to your taste. If you want it more tart, then add more of your citrus in there. Your ginger will give it a nice little spicy bit to it. But, we tend to like it sort of on the balanced side. Got my trusty Tupperware here, so that'll keep it nice and sealed. And I'm just going to throw this in the fridge now and let it sit. And then, like I said, if you want to strain everything out, just pick everything out with a strainer so it's easier to pour or whatever. But it's good stuff. It's good for you. And take your health into your own hands. You can do certain things like, make sure what you drink and what you eat is good for you. And comfort tea, man, I'm telling you. I use it myself whatever. So I say make a big batch of this, throw it in your fridge, and take it out, have it over some ice. Or, like I said, if you prefer it to be, you know, a warm beverage, you can take that out and you can reheat it up and it'll be yummy and good for you and full of comfort tea. And that's it. Ta-da!
Just listen to what Mama says. Drink the tea, lose the UTI. Not too difficult now, is it? I'm telling you, this shit kicks ass.